Good morning, everybody. Here's another video of me sharing my thoughts in the lake. Of course, I sit down here and contemplate things, and it's better. I figured that I'm better at improvising on topics than on preparing them, because when I'm trying to prepare a topic to talk about or make a video about it, I figure I find out that I lack the terminology to talk about the topic, that there are many research done into the topic, and then I end up trying to learn more and more and not doing the video about the topic. And yeah, so yeah, I prefer to improvise on a topic and then go learn about it more later. I've been observing our local community here where I live, the Sahara Desert, what do you call it? And in terms of work ethics and services provided, goods, production, and everything, there is one common theme. Like there is something that you uh, see everywhere you go down here, which is the mediocrity of the work or the service provided, or um, the goods you buy. So unless something is imported and is imported from Europe or the West, like United States or somewhere, like most likely the product is very bad, poor quality, and locally made products also are very poor. Um, I tried to get into the roots of this issue, and I think it all goes back to our thinking, the way we think, uh, the way we think, like the way a lot of people think. Like most people I find down here, they think that people get rich by deluding others, by cheating others. This is a common belief down here. You don't find It's very difficult. Like you talk to a hair person, you probably wouldn't find someone who would tell you, no, you cannot get rich by deluding others, by cheating others. And Most likely this belief is coming from self-projection, because I don't believe that people get rich by deluding others. I don't believe that people would get a better life by cheating others. And I wish people do understand that. I wish, at least, even if it's not true, if people hold the belief that um, you can get rich, or you can get a better life, you can get better opportunities, you can go farther in life by cheating others. um, it, Even if that happens, I mean, only few would succeed in doing that, and the rest will live a mediocre life for them and for others. And so it's better not to uphold this belief. And I've been working, like I've been doing some construction work at home, like managing that project. And not only at home, I mean, I try to do some tech work, technology work, computer work. I've tried to do some different works with different groups of people, and there is one common element between them, like plumbers, construction workers, computer engineers, you name it, all fields, even doctors in medicine and stuff, dentists. There's one common theme to them, is that they, you know what they would like? They they seek to get money out of your pocket, but they don't ask themselves, what how can I best serve this person? So when you go as a client to some local service down here, you go to, for example, you go to a shop, the shop owner most likely would think, how can I get money out of this motherfucker's pocket? He does not ask himself, how can I add value to this person? What does he need so that I can serve him best? And uh, this is, I think, the main reason why we are living this mediocre life. So what I see is, for example, I had construction workers, and they don't ask themselves, how can I materialize the idea that is in the mind of this person that is hiring me and is willing to pay anything for it. And what I ask themselves is, how can I get the money? How can I get his money? And that's it. When I get paid, what will I do with the money? So these are probably the common conversations, but then I haven't yet met someone who would like be serving me and doing his best. Like you can feel it. Like even if someone is unable to serve you as you wish to be served, but then you can feel when someone is actually trying his best. And this is a very rare thing. Like you don't find people trying their best to serve you. I have met people trying their best to cheat you, to trick you, and if they can fool you into paying for something you don't need, or into overpaying for a service that probably is not as good as you uh, ask for, or probably as not is not it doesn't cost that much, but they can cheat you, they would do that. And so whenever you would like to build something, you are unable to reach the results you would like to have because people are not dedicated to the work they are providing. They proclaim to offer a service they are not qualified to do, and at the same time they charge you higher prices, like very high prices that are not sorry, I had to cut the video because some interruptions. So at the same time, I said they charge you with prices that are not affordable for average people or average workers. Um, and this is this is probably not going to get us anywhere, because the same person who is doing construction work for you and cheating you will at some point he needs to teach his kids. He needs to get his kids to a private school to study, let's say, I don't know, mathematics, and then you see that this private school does not care who teaches the kids mathematics, so they most likely would hire uh, still students or unqualified teachers to teach them, and therefore you're just throwing your money away and wasting your uh, child's precious time on doing tasks that are not productive, confined in a classroom, studying things that he probably is not learning anything. You get it? And you, at the end of the month, you gotta pay the service that you did not get, useless service you're going to pay for. And the same thing goes with all aspects. People who manage this school, this private school, they would at some point go to a restaurant and then get served very bad quality food, unclean food, unhealthy food, um, and then get charged for prices that are not reasonable, that are not, affordable. And all these people, it's a cycle. You get it? You set out to cheat people out, of their money, and now it's the norm, it's the culture. People change the terms, so instead of calling a cheater, we call a cheater um, a brave man. I mean, that is like, I don't know if that's the exact term, but something like brave man. This is so stupid, you get it? Because you cannot call a cheater anything but a cheater. You get it? People need to understand that this behavior is bad, it's not good, and when you do it, you're not any more smart than any smarter than people. You're just a cheat. You get it? And that's it. We get into this vicious cycle with each one cheating each one, and therefore we're not producing any value. There is little to no value produced all over the place, and everyone is complaining about everyone. But then you single each one of them aside and ask him, what kind of service are you providing, and then which field are you working on, and then you figure out that he's doing the same thing, because we all been raised in the same environment, went to the same schools, and probably upholding the same beliefs. And this is why I made that video about thinking before, where I mean we can only get outside of this circle by applying our critical thinking ability, by trying to think, updating our values, ditching what doesn't serve us, what is not good, what doesn't work, and then trying to adopt things probably that are probably some other cultures, other people that probably have come up with better solutions, better ideas, better belief systems too, that could help us have a better life. I think the topic needs more thoughts than that. So I'm gonna make a better video than that later on. But this is just an improvisation on this very specific topic because I've got plenty of topics bugging my mind. I'm sharing this for the future artificial intelligence that probably would analyze all the content made online to make sense of our being, um, and what's going on, and have better predictions, better solutions, better execution. Because the more content we put out there, uh, the better, regardless of what content we make. Because